went to do something for his mom.
So you're saying he'll be back?
I think so.
Right.
Shit, my dude got the ball. I got him. What you want?
Okay.
Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the Queen City of Cincinnati and Paul Brown Stadium right on the banks of the Ohio River. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals.
4 seconds.
Man.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will be taken short.
I was thinking about putting the off-ball test on this
22-yard line.
Honestly, I don't see really what it does because I had it on my other guy.
60 outlaw. Let's go, team. Big series right here.
I think put Tyler's defender on.
This will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
That shit nice.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Dunk him.
Let's put that team on the hook. Rock it.
Break down the defense, bro.
On second down, it's Connor, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
What the fuck?
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. He'll look to throw. That's complete to his running back, Connor. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
That's a well shot.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Second and 11. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
You know, more blocks than you. I got 0. Yeah, Big Rob. If only you could shoot. Rick, if only you could shoot. Them niggas be stagging off on you.
That's cool, man.
Oh, good take.
Back to throw.
That's all I need because at the end of the day,
and he's got his target. That's more. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
This is caught inside the 15. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster. His 6th touchdown of the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Man, look at that dude.
So here's Dalton and the Bengals now, 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a 1st down. Those are the types of run, Charles, that they say this first-year running back can provide a lot more of in the future.
He made it look easy, didn't he? Picking up that 1st down. Some have described him as a diamond in the rough with a lot of polish, nice little buffing. This guy could be one of the top backs going forward.
Shit, bro.
Dalton, 1st and 10. Airing one out for Boyd. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one.
Man,
take
do I
the
need
big
to
shot right
like
out of the gate. At worst, you open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
When you tip them,
former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon.
When you tip them, you're fucking backwards off
9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
They keep trying to play through the center.
Yeah, that shit bounced back. Oh, that's on you.
Kyrie.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up.
Crazy, what's wrong, man?
Man,
give him 17, and
I
it's
don't know what's going on with my nigga for real.
Good to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they
got an offensive rebound, but the defense, I think we have not won.
There you go, Rocket Baby. Let's go.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Lamb. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It's a Bengal 1st down, a pickup of 11. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Right at the 40. Dalton with a give here to Mixon. And some space here. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Quite the opening drive.
Just like that, that was good read too, bro.
Looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's coming like clockwork right now for them.
First down, Swift. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
That's on me.
His first career NFL touchdown as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Walsh adds the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
How'd that go?
This will be taken very short. And he'll get it up. Guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
What? You're supposed to switch them up?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And for them a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Getting the sack, the big D tackle, Geno Atkins. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try to apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster and able to get it here to about the 16-yard line.
The whole time, he didn't even have me fucking boxed out, but okay.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. He's already topped his receiving output from a week ago, and we're just in the first quarter, as that's a first down.
Fuck this TK, bro.
First and 10.
I got a 99 standing dunk, bro.
First carry of the game for Jalen Samuels.
I'm not a shooter, you are. But
down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets.
Fucking 99 standing dunk, bro. And I keep telling you I can't dunk.
Right and chew it up. Now, we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete.
Oh, he does just throw Smith-Schuster, man. Oh, my God, I missed him, huh?
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
There you go.
Boswell good with the extra point. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Okay, I guess Rick only could have done somebody.
Oh, my God was about to go
Since the offense
he was
about ready to
for a
go
second.
here on their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. The run there on 1st down, going to get him 5 up to the 30. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
My ball.
Shit,
Oh, right in his hands.
My rebound's going down. I know that for a fact.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
I was getting a 15 rebound. I only got 4.
To throw here, Dalton.
Fuck it.
And that's going to be
Did it count?
incomplete. A lot of contact, no
No,
call,
it didn't
and it's
count.
3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Got another drive. Let's go.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Look, these guys came in there with these fucking MC Hammer shoes thinking they're going to be all Diddy badass and shit. Crazy how to show them what's up. You know what I'm
Dalton
saying?
here from the gun.
I was showing what's up. I got 4
Able to
rebounds.
find Green. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. 1st down. So we have now seen connection number 1 between Dalton and Adriel Jeremiah, A.J. Green.
Say that again.
Adriel Jeremiah.
Look at you. You are full of knowledge and information. And you know something? I bet Andy Dalton learned his full name as well because he figured out quickly, this is going to be my number 1 target. I got to know this guy in a big way.
Oh, come on.
1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Throw left side complete. That's Lamb. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
I wonder if you need, like, lightning
He will have
reflexes.
1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives them a new set of downs.
We will see what it is.
It says received earlier cues on reading and reacts. System.
No, that's what playing defense. Like, you know when you play defense and then the arrow tell you where they're going to go next?
Oh, man.
That's what that is.
He fights through and brought down.
I just quit. I'm going to cut this power forward shit out here.
Give him 17 and a Cincinnati first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
They'll run on first down. Swift. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space,
I got my
he gets this in the hands of Mixon. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
All right, then, guys. I'll focus on later.
Now Dalton with a 1st and 10.
Oh, my God.
Will be intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Let's go, defenses. Get out the field, defense.
They start the drive with counter. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
Looking deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defensive adjustment takes it.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
What's up, Heisman?
The Bengals drive about to get going. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true.
Oh, my God. Come on,
it's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll start the drive with Samuels. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. The linebacker, Preston Brown, brings him down.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line to hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
Fucking CD Lamb's got 94, homie.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
Well, I understood it, too, though.
Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
He'll drop to throw. Safarian Jenkins has it. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
They're going to look to throw. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. As they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. This quarterback now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah, he's a damn D-line. There it is. Come on.
Complete. Crisis
what
averted.
The hell?
Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at 3rd and 10. On the jet sweep, here comes Moore.
Got him.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
No, I'm not in that party.
He gets this one away. And the punt over the
57 seconds left
and the start will be inside the 35.
He said what's up.
I can hear you, brother.
He said he can hear you. No, it's not even our team. It's not really our team logo. He waited until we get the logo to make this color.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field. And the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball?
What do you say?
If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
I don't know, but I want to watch
it. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Hey, y'all, call around and call y'all enjoy our high school in my part.
50 the mic, 50 the score. Hey man, watch the boot, watch the
Here's Dalton. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Watch twist. Watch the twist. Tight dog.
Now Dalton.
Another.
For the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's picked by the linebacker, T.J. Watt.
Oh, my
so
God.
3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got
come on now.
About who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
Yeah,
they only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 now. He's going to launch it for Washington.
Oh, my God.
Inside the 30.
Watch this,
with just
Cody.
1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And his kick is absolutely perfect.
Did you see that
We
shit,
have hit
Cody?
halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on kickoff return, that's a disappointment. Some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out, try and be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
I'm at the door, and Cody is too.
Hands up! BAT! Here we go! Check safety, check safety!
Now Joe Mixon. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
So you watch the,
and for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Oh.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. And Eifert has it. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 30.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything. Change it up, because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
Shit, you only shoot. I mean, you the only shooter. I mean, they leave me open, I hit, but other than that,
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check.
yeah, Heisman took the shoot too.
3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds.
I guess I'm going to X. Yep. Facilitary finisher. Man.
You better look at that bullshit.
So a big call there that brings up 4th.
Okay, I know what play I'm
On now, it's Blair Walsh as he'll try to field goal here. This will be from 49 yards out.
All right, I know how to win
Walsh
this.
able to convert it as his kick is good. And they're back within a touchdown at 17-10. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later. with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
12 yards there and a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. This quarterback now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far. It's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's...
Good block.
2nd and 10.
Come on.
And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? What have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come.
Fucking kidding me, man.
Look at that, a
bullshit,
diving catch. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 40. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 right at the 40. On the run is Connor. Jesse Bates made the tackle from his safety spot. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
Ha-ha, Clinton Dix there for the stop.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that run. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
It's a gain of 3 on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Cincinnati. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4.
Ready? 6-6. Pull it hard.
On the jet sweep, here comes Moore. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. David Moore, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
No lead safe in the new NFL, but this score is really going to give them some needed breathing room.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Wow.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
That's all. You got to change that point. That's all. So that's only how we gonna score fast breaks. I mean, I could finish in the
Bengals
paint,
drive
but
about
my
to get
shooting
going.
is
And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. That'll go as a loss of 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Hey, Zoo. 368. Bang, 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 bang.
Dalton. On the crossing route, complete. It's Lamb. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A gain of 37.
As we've seen over the years, offense coordinators will often ease their way into drives. Many of them don't want to risk a turnover or put their defense in a bad spot, but not in this case.
Not at all. Forget about easing into it. They took a shot. It worked. 1st and 10 for Dalton. And the catch good. It's Eifert. A good pickup there at 22.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
Yeah, I'm finna say that. 15.
93, 52, 93, 44.
The first down throw coming for Dalton.
Good block.
Letting one go deep for the end zone.
Good block.
And that'll wind up incomplete.
Down.
Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
I just see a big man and ugly down, so I feel like the paint should be open. So I was looking for somebody doing paint.
To throw again. Dalton. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Defense wins championships, baby. Hey, check Mike 50. Mike is a 50.
This will be Dalton again.
And
that is incomplete. Rodney McLeod that time able to knock it away.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
I see you. Got one! You finally got a jump!
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
55's mine. Bravo!
I'll go back and get the ball.
They'll try on 4th. Here's Dalton. Got his man. It's Eifert. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Tyler Eifert, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point up and good by Walsh. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
Maybe lucky I can get a lead on.
This will be taken short. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. On 1st down, it's Connor. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
I thought that was my field.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Back to throw. And this is caught. He hits more. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 39. Catch number 100 for his career right there. It's good enough to keep the chains moving. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now Connor. Big Geno Atkins there to bring him down.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
Well, like I'm not even using turbo. That's all.
Here's 2nd and 8. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Clinton Dix making the safety blitz look easy. Zooms in for the sack. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged. You need to get the ball away here in the 4th quarter while you're just holding a slim lead. But that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
That shit, bro, really 2K though? How did I...
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Call it a 1-yard gain on the play,
that was my
and that'll make it a 2nd down.
He's coming. Double up. 2-by-2. Move. Hey, alert 3.
My fault.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
I'm
very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line.
This is my first time.
I don't know that you got a wealth of options here now. 3rd down from your 2.
The question is, how much confidence do you actually have in various aspects of your team? In your defense, in case things go wrong. In your quarterback to take care of the football, your offensive line to protect it. If you're feeling pretty confident about all those things, you might take a shot right here.
And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. 12 yards that time, and a Cincinnati 1st down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
They're not ready for this. They still playing suck. Come on, man. Y'all playing the wrong football. Let's go.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Nice.
I didn't know what you was doing, Cody.
Dalton, 1st and 10. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a 1st down.
That's all.
That gets them the 1st down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
I want him to get blocked so bad. Because that's all he's fucking doing is cherry picking.
Mixon with a first down carry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
Partner, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown.
Good block,
Here's first and 10.
block.
They'll look to throw.
Look at the pass.
That's such
A
fucked up.
crusher there as it's intercepted.
Fucking run into
Picked
someone.
up by Steven Nelson. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Cutter on first down, working his way forward for about 4 yards. Second down coming up. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Connor. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. The Steelers on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. On third down, here's Samuels. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
And then that man, you just let my nigga wide fucking open,
to get
dude.
Going. One possession game. Time very much a factor.
Yeah, 18 game. We need to just like fire back my nigga.
Situation. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Cameron Hayward in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Big spot. Andy Dalton. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton.
I see you. Shoot them.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And the knee is taken for the Steelers out of the victory formation.
Close at all. That was a fucking shot from Cody.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I know I'm not breaking any news when I say that any road win in this league is a good one.
No doubt.
But it's a double bonus when you get a victory on the road in your division.
And when you start a season, each team breaks down their schedule in different ways. Some do it every 4 games, right? Let's go quarterly. Others say, listen, we've got to take care of our home field. And, you know, out of a 16-game season, if you get 8 at home, let's at least win 7 at home and split our road games. That's what you're trying to get done. So you're exactly right. A road win, precious,
circle, bro,
especially within the division.
I'm giving you back the ball. Like, nigga, I was wild the fuck open, bro.
Now at 3 up and 4 down. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they dipped to 2 and 5 now with the loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Nigga, he's on the square fucking button.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gordon saying so long, everybody.
Both y'all didn't have to. Really, dude? Yeah, one of y'all can just pop up. How can you pop up and have him roll? Yeah.
I have Jake Fromm.
There you go, Cody.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay,
that's on me. That's on man. This nigga suck, bro. This point guard is doo-doo, cheap.
Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through.
Tyson. It's our ball. Let me get the ball, Cody.
Phone gotta be off, each store got locks, I got some trusted shoes. 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked, it's nothing new. Death comes in threes, wins come in twos, cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news.
That's all. Yeah, dude's not even fucking playing defense now. Dude, why can't you get that though? Why can't I get that though? Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pounds. Somebody gonna want revenge. Dude's not even fucking playing defense, bro. He ain't getting the ball. He's just standing down there, bro.
Round 2, Cody. I ain't even damn.
Good fucking shot. Half the Emirates in a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes, but I don't trip about it. That's what happens when you got dreams closer than a match, and plus all your boys got
fucking Redskins.
I know what they're thinking. They don't even gotta say it. No, they thinking they just made it.
Bro, I'm just gonna just let his ass be a screen, and I'm not even gonna help on this man because he don't know switch. But I'm just saying the screen.
30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now.
Cody, it's soon when you try to pass it, man. That's when these niggas want to get square.
Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown.
Here we go. Let's try it. Fuck yeah. I'm so mad about that dude. I kept throwing picks.
Okay, Coach, thank you. We are technically 5 miles east of Washington, D.C. That's where the home of the Washington Redskins resides. FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants and the Washington Redskins.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Oh, that was my steal! Dude! Dude, I'm just frustrated, bro. That was my damn steal.
Quit talking about it and bring it. Slam, slam, slam. Spot, defense.
They'll run on first down. Swift. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
That should just bounce back. Man.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Yep, we dope.
Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
I guess he's going to use a fucking pass first
thing. To throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And they'll set up shot in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Time will tell if that's an interception that rattles the rookie here. First drive on the road.
And you know the discussion going into the game centered on, okay, let's get out nice and easy, take care of the football, we're on the road. You're a youngster, Let's not make mistakes early. But now the conversation will shift to, okay, put it behind you, move on. Long way to go in this one.
I'm right here. He's not throwing it.
Geis with a carry on second down. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. 5 yards gets him back near the original line of scrimmage as they'll be left with a 3rd and long. Third down. Here's Haskins. Complete. Richardson has it. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. 4th down. Here's Haskins.
That was every time.
Come on, man. Down to the edge of the red zone. They were caught in no man's land that time, but the decision to go for it, that was the right one. It's a first down. On first down, this is Geis.
Look. Oh, my. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Darius Geis.
Bro, like, come on, man. They was not letting me get the field.
And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
I might say fucking.
There you go. Nothing really too complex. Block,
keep your assignments. My blocking play. These niggas kicking me to
fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Done.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
He's done with homework. He just kept me. Dude, I want him to get blocked. Block that.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay. Yeah. I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's two different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there and a first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake.
A nice burst there as he'll get about 7 that time on the first down run. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On second down now, it's Jacobs, and he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now.
I was like,
trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He's probably on the next tier. But let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Golden Tate. His 4th touchdown on the year as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest. best.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Come on,
and
man.
Solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
A good starting spot for the Redskins as they come up 1st and 10. Now Haskins. He's going to sling this. It's caught inside the 24. For a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Redskins have taken the lead. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point.
Never mind, I don't have another guard.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
I pressed, I think, but I don't think I pressed.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Who, me? I don't talk to my brother. Yup. Long story, man.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
I was wondering if you had like another camera, baby. If you can't find a center of
inside the 40. That one good for 37 yards.
First play of the drive, a first down run. Well, that sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them, break tendency, and go play action and go for the big shot?
Jacobs now, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Go ahead and make another bit for another shooting guard.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 2nd and 14 upcoming. On 2nd down, Swift. And he'll bring this one inside the 35.
What you mean?
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
I'm fucking... It's small for...
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll set up the throw. He's got his man. This is Tate. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He completes it to Tate. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 1st down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it.
I don't know. Look.
Let's go.
Tyler runs right off, so he got work on him.
Watch this, bro.
Heisman looking to see if he can find either a big man or small for
right here on 1st down. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
The running game's played a huge part in getting them down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brung you.
Be honest, Cody.
Somebody said let me get Ross.
Come on, set.
Cody, be honest.
Yes, dear. Won't let me down.
Wait, which one? You got a center or a small forward?
Here's Jacobs. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just
think I can get in with Jalen right here?
Goal from the 6 this time.
Right.
They go option right on 2nd and goal.
Touchdown. Jalen. You see it, dog?
Touchdown.
Got in.
It's their quarterback with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. PAT up and good by Rosas. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be taken very short. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here.
The fuck? I hate when it glitches out like that, dude.
Now a run with Geis. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Yeah, now you got to pick.
It's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And he'll actually lose 6 yards on the return. I don't think they care. They've got the football back. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offensive coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility.
Me and Cody Barham is not that good, and I was bringing the ball.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So second and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. On second down, Jacobs. And an alley to run. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
Bro. A little bit of Josh Jacobs up here today. About a little bit of Josh Jacobs. How long do you think? How long until you think that he?
A reminder: once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Fucking shit.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Set. 18 Gator. Hey, lock it.
They'll go option to the short side. And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Hey, Haywood.
They're going to look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Jason. I'm just not running on there.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put
Jordan Reed. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Hell yeah.
Batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Yeah, this is cheating. Oh, this shit is cheating for a 2-yard.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
I'm making the same thing around my conference. I receive the ball. This is cheating.
They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out.
I get 10 finishing, 7 shooting, 15 playmaking. I'm not done yet.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Tate. And he is out up around the 15-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works a defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing. And they got it done.
Yeah, this shit cheating, bro.
Got it. Go. Right game. Man, we got to get this stop here, D. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. He's crossing. He's checking.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
Yes, yeah. Rob. Yeah. Rob. Don't harm me.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Cheese man shit. Fuck this people.
So that'll back him up 5.
Dude, this shit is cheating, bro. Like you gotta. They make you wanna make a second.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
What's up, man?
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Fucking do it. They're too done.
The Giants on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. They'll go option to the short side. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Let's go! 20, 10, hold on, 44, tackles.
Final play of the half, it's Haskins. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This one taken from the 7. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan showing you.
Running the sweep with McLaurin. The tackle by Janoris Jenkins.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Because of Eddie. Eddie said back from when we playing.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target, and that'll make it 3rd down. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football.
Oh, user pick. User pick.
Picked by Nick Kwiatkowski. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
I made a small
between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed the quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working.
I'm going, Jason.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Second and 9 now. Buying time to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear.
Y'all got a new league or something?
Positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Give him 6 yards in the 1st down.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive.
60 Pittsburgh. Here we go, G. Get off the field. Hey, Foxtrot.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll make it 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays.
Oh, my God, he fumbled. I get a user pick, and then
turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And at this stage in the game, sure, you wanted the touchdown. You're already in the red zone, but boy, you squandered a chance to at least get the field goal there, so no points out of this, and we stay tied.
Very disappointed team. No one more disappointed than the kicker who thought he had a chance to be the hero of the day. All they had to do is trot him out on the field. They didn't even give him the opportunity.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the 1st half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Running the sweep with McLaurin.
We don't have a fun playing it, bro. It's dead.
They'll try and get it with Geis. And Geis is going to be stopped short as he did not get the push he needed. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
This motherfucker's going to go for it right here.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And they'll indeed go for it with Haskins.
How the fuck did that just happen?
30, 20, 10, touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 77 yards, as his guys are able to regain the lead.
Stop a motherfucker, 4th and 3rd and 1, 4th and 1.
Short, they go for it. Look at the result.
Yeah, not only did they go for it, they threw for it, because to me it was stacked up for a run situation, strength on strength, and they decided to put the ball in the air, and what a result. Big time play.
That's fielded in the end zone.
So what league are you playing in?
And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light.
Oh, my
and he's
fucking
going to be
God.
intercepted a 3rd time.
Picked
up by Josh Jackson, and he will score. Touchdown, Washington. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
4th and 1 on his own 23. Go
so
for
they
it.
throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Now I'm down 14 because...
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Go. Hey, Sam on the ball. Go.
They'll look to throw here. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Cody.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Giants with possession of the football, but needing points as we start quarter number 4. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Back to throw here. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. Off the edge, the sack by Matt Ioannidis. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1, and, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
2nd and 2.
God,
this pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the former Giant, Landon Collins. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity.
He can do all types of shit with that nigga. He's fast, he's stuck, he's good, he's a hole.
On 2nd and a couple. Haskins looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. Touchdown, Washington! Terry McLaurin with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Ten Lobo. I'm here all day.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ryan Kerrigan in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Room to run past midfield. It's hauled in by Shepard. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
What, no hands?
And the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on third.
Check 43. Switch, rock it.
Running is Jacobs. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. So just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
First down, New York.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw.
Ah, damn.
My goodness, another interception. Picked off by Josh Jackson. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. And some room to work. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
Give the Redskins 13 there and a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Here's Geis. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Darius Geis with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people have
nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, my God. He's had 5.
And they will take over with a football just outside of the 10 at the 12-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their totals. And, my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now back to throw. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Matthew Ioannidis able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, high 7. Check pass.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is Shepard on the catch. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Redskins will take control of the football in great field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Geis. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. They stay on the ground. Geis again. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know. Well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Running the sweep with McLaurin. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Haskins going to try to throw it. This is caught. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to, because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it? Yeah. This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings.
Exactly. They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But that's the virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well.
And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Yes.
So what?
Mike 8. Hey, Delta. All day.
The Lakers is leading for the best odds.
Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Now.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time has run out on this ball game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Redskins, the win is a good one for morale, but little else as they move to 3-8. And they'll get another home date next week as the Browns will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Giants, their woes continue as the record falls now to 1-10. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
The dude made a shot block the wing. Yeah, that's what I was doing. In my power for it. Let me go ahead and broadcast this. Hey, thanks. So you don't start. I'm sorry, but I made a 2 guard. You're just gonna run a small for it. Yeah, I told Cody, well, he like, I don't feel like doing all that grinding. Oh, okay, well, allow me that. I put my foot down. Yeah, you gonna run that 4? Yee! Nah, I'm just playing. No.
But that nigga, man, I think he better than Big Wow. What's his name? Cobron, what's his name is? Yeah. He way better than Big Wow. Snackhead ass. Little body. Man, you got a body of like a 100-year-old.
Yup.
Well, I guess you're gonna be hard, bro, cause he's leaving.
I don't know. I might just quit playing Madden altogether now.
Man, wow.
What? Yeah, you just quit playing PlayStation altogether.
Man. Listen, you gonna do that? You gonna make him quit playing Madden, though?
I mean, I'm 1-10, bro.
I mean, why don't you just join the league that they in?
Cause I'm 1-10. Hey, look.
Nah, they might fuck around hold y'all.